Welcome back to the Safa channel, where I previously showed you how to make the biltong box, and this time I'm going to show you how to make the actual biltong. I'm going to start by cutting the meat into slices. The one piece is going to be for normal traditional biltong, and the other one is going to be for chili bites. So I got these two pieces from Publix. This is a bottom round roast, which is nice and thick, nice marbling, and a piece of fat. Fat in biltong always gives biltong a nice flavor. So let's get started. Nice piece of fat on the side gives a lot of flavor to the biltong. So I'm just going to cut this horizontal. And this piece, this small piece that I'm cutting off now, I'm going to use for the chili bites. And then the piece with the fat I'm going to use for the traditional biltong. So this is not really the type of meat we use in South Africa for biltong, but this is the best that I got at Publix. Nice marbling, nice and straight. You can choose your own thickness of the biltong. Just remember, the thicker the meat is, the longer it's going to take to dry. So usually the previous batch that I made took me around 4 days, 5 days max, and it's nice and moist still inside. About an inch, just vertical. Nice, perfect piece of meat. And you will carry on with this through the whole meat, and then you can move on to the next one, and I'll show you how to cut the chili bites as well. Nice thinly sliced meat. The chili bites, very easy to cut, just thinly slice. That's about the thickness you're gonna get. You're gonna lose about 50%, maybe 40% of the moisture, so it's gonna shrink quite a bit, but that's how you would want it. Marinating the biltong. So usually we use brown vinegar, which is South African grape brown vinegar. But in this case, I'm using malt vinegar. They didn't add any of the stuff we use back home. So usually it's half a cup to a cup, depending on how much meat you have. I'm just gonna roughly guess this one. Yeah, that's about a half a cup, I think. And then roughly about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, or we just say Worcester sauce. About 2 teaspoons, tablespoons I mean. So this needs to be marinated for 24 hours. Really easy. Just dip the meat in the vinegar, and then as you go along with that, you're gonna spice it. So this is Frederick. This is from South Africa, Cape Town. I ordered this from African Hut. They are based in California, and I am in Florida. So this took about a week, 7 days to 10 days to get here. This is a chili bite season, all the way from South Africa. Really good product. I love this, Freddy and Ernst. I always use it. And the spiciness is all up to you. So I like really spicy. And just sprinkle it over the meat like that. So this needs to marinate for 12 to 24 hours. And just to let you know, this is about 2 pounds. It's 1 kilogram, so it's more or less 2 pounds, 2.2 pounds, if I'm correct. So you want to cover all of the meat from every angle. Just to let you know, again, this is fairly hot, and if you put too much, it's going to be too hot and too salty. That looks pretty good. This is the traditional Freddy and Ernst Biltong spice. Also got this from African Hut, which is based in California. I'm just gonna sprinkle this in the container, and then I'm gonna do exactly the same with these big pieces. Dip it in the vinegar and Worcestershire sauce or Worcester sauce in the bowl, and then just lightly cover this. Oh, it smells good. So the meat has been marinated for 24 hours in vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and some Biltong spices. It smells good. I'm just gonna top it up with a little bit more spice, because you handle the meat a lot, so you lose a lot of that spices. Perfect Biltong hook for these biltongs, so I went with the good old paper clip. I've done this before. It works very well and it's very cheap. Cost me like $1 at the Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna give each piece a hook like that, and then it's going straight to the biltong box. Bit of tin foil. Just gets all the just in case, and it helps with the heat as well. So I'm gonna put all the big pieces in the back and then all these small pieces here in front at the lower end. Let's see where I can start. I guarantee you this is gonna be way better than any beef jerky in the US. Guaranteed. You will lick your fingers off. Like a little kid that had candy. If you will have a look here, I've got the nice thick pieces in the back, big pieces, and then the medium ones in front. And this is all the chili bites I have left. The crew members jumped in already and almost finished the chili bites. So I'm gonna cut a few up and just gonna show you how the inside looks like. Let's see. So I like my meat moist. Every meat moist. Joking. I like my meat moist, but a lot of other people like the meat very dry. So you can hang it for longer, 7 days. This has been hung for 5 days, and it should be nice and pink inside. So let's see how it turned out. I'm gonna serve this with cheese. We have a crew gathering on every Friday. And I'm just gonna, this is really good for snack. I'm just gonna put it with the cheeses and serve it as a snack. So let's see how this came out. And please make sure your knife is sharp. Oh, that's perfect. If you can have a good look at that, that's nice and pink and still a bit moist inside. That's perfect. I know other people like it a little bit more dry, but oh my gosh, yeah, no, that's really good. Watching. I hope you learned something and got a few ideas. Give it a go. It's a really nice appetizer, a snack, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video right all over the world, because I want to be famous.